Greetings from the Erie Coast. This is Mad Shad. What are we going to talk about today? Well, you've all seen that video of Portland guy in his truck. Yeah. Literally, you've got Blem and Antifa pulling people out of the vehicles or enticing people out of the vehicles. I think they enticed him, but they're walking around fully armed, fully kitted, pointing their weapons at people, ordering them to do things. Last time I checked, that was illegal. Yet, no charges filed, nothing. Of course, we all know that, Portland, port, starboard, Portland, is a lost cause. We know that. We definitely know that. So, why the fuck are they still there? We're just gonna let them take Portland? Yeah, why not, right? I've never been there. I can't say I've ever been there. I've heard good things. Of course, I've also heard bad things too. Yeah. Happy weekend, everyone. The guy in the red truck. Older gentleman, probably in his 60s. He drives through this crowd of armed citizens, just drives right through them. And of course, somebody hit his truck. So what does he do? He gets out. Fuck you doing? You hit my truck. Get the fuck out of my way. I got shit to do. Something we would all do, right? Somebody hits your vehicle, you're like, hey, hell no, motherfucker. I paid good money for that. I paid top dollar for the insurance, the full coverage. The paint job. I just got the tires. I just got it out of the car wash. And just some dumb little shithead hits the fucking side of your vehicle, putting a dent in it. Nice sized dent. Well, what are you going to do? You're going to be pissed. Yeah, of course you would. So he gets out. He starts yelling, cussing, and screaming. They start pointing their weapons. They literally are like... they've got their full kit on. They got like these plate carriers. I don't know. But they got AR-15s in there. Stop, motherfucker. Don't do it, motherfucker. White supremacist, motherfucker. All this shit. And, this old white guy's like, fuck you. And sure enough, somebody pushes him. He goes down. He gets back up. What does he do? He goes, whoo. Yeah. Well, hell no, motherfucker. Back up. And while he's doing that, bonk, somebody comes up behind him and knocks him down to the ground. So, as they knock him down to the ground, they get his gun, they start whooping him and kicking him, and, they're taking pictures. They got the video camera on him. Yeah, this is what's going to happen to you white supremacists. Yeah. Sending us a clear and present message. Okay? They sent us a message. Okay? And then this guy has been disarmed, and he's cowering. He's seen in the fetal position. He's like, okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disturb you. Oh, fuck that. Get mad. Don't let this shit happen to you. Don't fucking play it. Don't allow this shit to happen. Seriously, what the fuck? We're just gonna let these guys, these little shitheads just fucking take over? They have taken over. They were literally just taken over. You know, when your government has failed you, local government, I mean, in this case, it's the local government. They failed a long time ago. You know, I watched all the riot footage I could. I got immersed in it. You know, I wanted to do character study. I wanted to do enemy characters. I wanted to do enemy study of the enemy, and I found out who the enemy was. And you know, it might work for some people. It might work some of the time what they're doing, but you know. And yeah, I'd like to say that, you know, if I was in that situation, I would handle it differently. Yeah. For one, I would never get out of the vehicle. Don't get out of the vehicle. You're already surrounded. Your vehicle is your only lifeline to get the hell up out of there. You know, if you get out on foot and you start waving your weapons around, and you start trying to be a badass, you're outnumbered. You're totally outnumbered. That's for one. And I don't care how badass you are. You don't have eyes in the back of your head. You're not a fucking ninja. All right? Even ninjas wouldn't do that. Okay? Ninjas would drive. That big red truck he had is a weapon. And he could have used it. Yeah, they could have fired at him, but he would have been a moving target. It would have been better than a stationary target, and they didn't even have to use their weapons on him. They just knocked him to the ground and started kicking him. So, you know, and he wasn't the only one, okay? There was another red van. I think they got something against red. I don't know. There was a red van that just kind of cruised on through. They started beating on the windows. They busted out the windows. They slashed the tires. They pulled the people out and started beating them up. Y'all didn't get to see that. But, you know, the guy in the red truck was the second one. And yeah, cops arrived and they're like, there's guys walking around with fucking guns and shit. And plate carriers. Now, mind you, some of the plate carriers were empty. Because it's too heavy. Oh, God. This kit weighs about 45 pounds. 45 pounds. Oh, God. Oh, and you know they're on T blockers and just estrogen, and so you know they don't have a lot of muscle mass anyway, and so yeah, they're gonna take those things out probably. But you know there was some big boys in there. Some of them look like they were carrying kit, carrying real body armor. I don't know. I mean, you can't tell, but don't aim for the chest. There's a thing called the T. Right here. See right there. Right there. It's the T. Aim for the T. Pop, pop, pop. Yeah. 1 or 2 rounds should do it. It's very simple. Bang. Done. Yeah. A little bit of training. That's all. Relax. Take your time. Smooth is fast. You know. I mean, it's very fast. Yeah. So, don't get out of the vehicle. Just don't get out of the vehicle. Don't. Vehicle is your lifeline. But you know he had to get out of his vehicle, and he had to, you know, they use our anger against us in that aspect because they want to elicit a response, you know, and they're using fear and intimidation to do so. You know, and you're trying to reason with somebody that's unreasonable. They already have the game stacked against you. So don't play the game. Don't fucking play the game. You know, this is in Portland. Yeah. Portland, Oregon. So, this will probably never happen in, say, Texas, Idaho, Tennessee. Well, New York for that matter. Well, it might work in New York. Yeah, some of these red states, yeah, probably. Some of these blue states, I mean, I don't know. Some of these Democrat, communist, anarcho-communist, states. That's what they want. Okay, this is the goal of Black Lives Matter and Antifa, is that they want a anarchist, communist state. That's their idea. Okay. So yeah, I've been watching Native Voice. Go check him out. He does a really good. He's got the video of the guy. It's just, man, it's just sad to watch. Sad to watch. But it's very. We got to take these things and we got to use them as a learning experience, as a teachable moment. Okay. The guy's lucky that he got away with his life, and they're lucky they got away with his life, because you know what? There's that one motherfucker they're gonna pull over. I mean, just saying, there are Jerry Mukaleks out there, just among us. If you don't know who Jerry Mukalek is, yeah, look him up. All right, there's nobody faster than him. There's nobody faster, nobody more accurate than him. I mean, I could see him just going, "Oh, hi guys, hi." Yeah, there's 20 people dead. Yeah, right. Get some. That was his thing. He'd say, "Get some." Yeah. He can turn a revolver into an automatic. That's how fast his trigger finger is. Okay, yeah. And just saying. Anyway, and his daughter is she's hot on his heels too. She's a little badass. But yeah, competition shooting all his life. Anyway, there's people like that. You know who else is like that? Ozzy Osbourne's son. Yeah, that little dumpy, nerdy-looking kid. Yeah, he's a badass on the range. Yeah, check him out. Check out his shots, his shooting. He does 3-gun and stuff like that, and doing the multiple target engagement stuff. I mean, just kid can run a gun. Okay, he can run a gun. All right, he can operate. But and that's another thing. There's a lot of veterans out there. I mean, I'm not saying that I would do that. I mean, I would try. I can. I've been known to turn a Model 870 into an automatic. You know, I've messed up the firing sequences on quite a few guns by trying to shoot fast, trying to shoot past the cyclic rate. But or just a melee weapon. That would be fun for me. Something like this, like, what'd you say? How many of you? Wow. But, there's people out there that you should not be fucking with. And these little soy boy motherfuckers are going to find out. Okay? There's another little thing I was listening to today is Twisted Sister. We're not going to take it. Yeah. We're not going to take it. We're not. I mean, I'm not. It's not going to go well. I mean, it's really not fucking going to go well here, guys. I don't. I get what they're doing. That's their idea. Is they want to push this anarchist type of regime. Oh, here's one. Did you hear about the guys in I think I heard it from Odinsman. The Hammers. Yeah, I said that right. The Hammers. Apparently, these Black Lives Matter and Antifa. It's some kind of like group, and their chieftains. I forget his name, but he looks like he reminds me of The Fifth Element. That guy, the announcer. bobbing around. He had the just the super uber gay with the velvet, flower thing, and he's got this microphone. Yeah, that guy. He reminds me of him, and that's their chieftain. And so anyway, they have bought 200 acres some in Colorado. So if you go on the website of Hammertown, it's fertile, 200 fertile acres in Colorado. No white people. It's a place where you can come and create a society. Yeah, that's it. Never mind the fact that this fertile land is in 5,000 feet elevation, and if anybody's ever been in elevation or knows anything about that, it's about twice as hard to move around, do stuff. It's less air up there. In the fertile land, it's all sand, high desert. Yeah, you're in the high desert of Colorado. They got grizzly bears. They got wolves. They got killer coyotes. They got sidewinders, rattlesnakes. And they got Indians. Let's just say they're reclaiming the land from indigenous people. And that's also in their charters, that do not give back the land to the indigenous people. Even though they have some indigenous people in their group, no white people are allowed. None whatsoever. No allies. None of that shit. You better be an indigenous black trans midget. Okay, that's the qualifications for getting in this place. Yeah, it's not going to go well for them either. I think they were talking about that. Where is that at? I think it was Odin's Man or Salty Cracker. But there, some poor hiker is going to come, walking by, going, "Wow, look, we have a commune." Oh, okay, and then they're going to get shot, and that's it. That's going to be the end of that. Or somebody's going to ingest the Kool-Aid. Y'all know about that one. Yeah, as all cults go. But wild and strange times here. For the rest of us, we just hunker down and work, don't we? And we hear about this stuff and just think to ourselves, what the fuck is going on with these fucking meatheads? Are they seriously dead from the neck up? Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, Watchy. Meathead. If he's dead from the neck up. So, like me trying to chop my head off with my own axe. I mean, are these people that fucking crazy? Yes, they are. Yeah, and they're trying. They're trying, and they're using the young angst to do it. And it's being propelled by the whole, the whole ideology of, communism is good. Get on board. That's what you need to do. And we all know where that goes. Goes straight to fucking hell with one L. Her plate is starvation. Her fork is pestilence. And you are a corpse slave to the goddess hell. So yeah, that's what's going to happen. Yeah, it's not going to be good. Not going to be good. But it's quite entertaining to watch. Especially, for those that have been around the world and seen things and seen how these things go. And they usually don't go well. I mean, we came back from it. Can you imagine the guys from Afghanistan? I know you vets are out there, you Afghani vets. I mean, hey, right on. I never went. That was after my time. I was in Africa. Great place. Got a postcard and a dashiki. Yeah. Some people got rashes and leprosy, but we got weed from the Belgians. That was fun. But yeah, you know, they're these groups, these factions, they they always spit her out, don't they? Now they do have funding, you know, the whole George Soros and then you know what's his name, Sinclair Klaus, Santa Claus, that guy. You know, all the super uber elites, the Gates and all that shit. I mean, they've got the backing. They even got the get out of jail free card. You know, they got unlimited fundage. They got. I mean, it's nothing for them. You know. Oh, you want to live in a hotel with running water and catered food, and we'll bus you around to these protests and riots, and you do your thing. We'll set out bricks for you and gasoline cans, and y'all can just go fuck shit up. You know, go ahead and FSU. You know, go ahead. Yeah. Meanwhile, you know, there's us, like they're just, you know. You know, we're cleaning our pews and, you know, busting the surface rust off and make sure everything's oiled and lubed, and we're watching this shit go on. Yeah, y'all see this? You know, it just takes one 308, one 6.5 Creedmoor, and it's a different ballgame. I mean, you know, from 200, 300, 400, 1,000 meters away, I mean, you do the math. You know, and that's just one. I mean, that's just one. And we haven't seen that yet. And that tells me that you know, that we're gentlemen, aren't we? We're definitely gentlemen. So you know, watching these idiots play in the street with guns and LARPing gear. You know, they're LARPing. You know, live action role play. That's what they're doing, and they're trying to ramp it up, but they don't want to ramp it up. Okay, they do. Like, the big goal is to piss us the fuck off, so we go off. All right, and we lose our couth, if you will, and just, you know. You know, that's what they want us to do. So then they can justify pulling in the big guns and the big boys and the jackbooted thugs and, you know, snatch and grab everything. Oh yeah, you guys heard about the another tyrannical farce, the Bureau, another tyrannical farce. That's what I call them. They just came out, Guns and Gadgets. They just came out with a new classification, new definition for upper receiver, lower receiver, and it's a it's a mess. So I think that I'm probably going to go broke here soon, because I'm going to get everything that I want, and I would advise you to do it as well while you still can. I mean, it's basically, they're going to do away with gunsmithing. Gunsmithing, as we know it, will be a thing of the past. It will be all from the manufacturer, and the manufacturer will be highly regulated. Everything is going to have serial numbers on it. You know, I mean, they get to pick and choose what actually is and was. You know, nothing's grandfathered in. Wait. No, 1968 is the cutoff date. So any kind of guns past 1968, it's okay. I guess my little Savage is okay, huh? My little 32. Oh, great. Yeah, Joe Morgan. He's getting a little gun like that thing. So yeah, hey, congratulations, man. We're Savage brothers. I did a video. Just check it out. My family heirloom video. On my little Savage 32 Savage, but I'm curious. I'm curious to see his. I'm sure it's going to be a lot better looking than mine. But anyway, yeah, these things going on, you know, they can be troubling, but I just find it very entertaining. You know, as preppers and as warriors and you know, as people that watch for watch for things, and it seems like that, it's, oh my God, it's Ragnarok, it's Armageddon, but life goes on, and you got to keep on keeping on, and until you change, until things change, and then you have to change. So that's the way I'm looking at it. I'm not gonna, change much, except for I'm going to get certain things that I couldn't, or I think I should get. Pinball preparedness. You've heard him talking about the food prices and the silver prices. You should definitely get out there and get some silver. Actually, hands-on silver. So that being said, if you're going to get hands-on silver, make sure it is silver. Okay, all right. Don't just go to your jewelry shop down the street and go, "Hey, brother," Mr. Pookie, the jewelry store salesman. Yo, man, I got your silver right here. What's up? $10. $300. You get an ingot. Yeah, and you turn out it's fucking aluminum. With some spray paint on it. I'm like, fuck, really? Or it's nickel. That used to be a thing too. Silver-plated nickel or candidium, or whatever it was. My stepdad used to be a jeweler. I used to be fascinated by him, just sitting there, doing all this crazy stuff right there on the kitchen table. So that was pretty neat experience as a kid. But yeah, he was a pause. Big old pause. Turned out to be a douchebag, but that's the way it is. So yeah, happy Friday, Freya, Day of Freya, of the Norse pantheon. So funny saying the pantheon. That's a Greek thing, but just trying to go over some things. I think it's very important for us to get the things that we can while we can. I've been watching a lot of Alaskan Prepper. These are all things calls for alarm. Yes, sure, but we still got to work. We still got to work. We still got to sustain ourselves. We still got to work towards a goal. So whatever your goal is. You're paying off your house, you're paying off your mortgage, you're paying off your car, you got to feed your kids, you got to feed your dogs, you got to feed your goldfish. Okay, do those things, do the things. Get your preps, buy your preps, get your stuff, raise your rabbits. Ghost Prepper, check him out. He's building, he's building a freaking rabbit condominium, multiplex condominium for his rabbits. I mean, people are working here, so. I'm actually recording on my buckets. Yes, I got my buckets here. I got plastic buckets. I got metal buckets. I got your buckets right here. So, and I got the lids, and soon I'll get the Mylar bags, and yeah. Anyway, I like these metal buckets, but that's the thing. They're metal. I'm able to get them because I got a little bit of rust in them. I can get rid of that rust, and it's no big deal. I don't care, because I'm going to put a bag in there, and then I'm going to seal it, crimp the top of it, and that's my indoor storage right there. Boom, long term. These things, I think I'm going to use these for growing stuff. We use these. They have a look at this stuff. This is kind of like what we make. This is a rubber. It's very brittle stuff. It just boop. But the buckets get messed up, or there's a pour that's wrong, and so they discard the buckets. And they're gonna throw them away. So I was like, hey, can I have them? Like, hell yeah, you can have them. We can't get rid of them. I'm actually sitting on the buckets. So I got buckets, and I can get more buckets. So that's my thing. I'm gonna start repurposing stuff at work. I got some plastic big sheets of plastic. So, you know, just chilling. I gotta go to South Carolina, get my stuff, you know, and fill this place up, secure this place, and just keep stacking, keep prepping. But I'm curious to see if I can get the things that I want while I can, because this ATF thing, this another tyrannical farce, is really coming down the pike, and they're just making up shit. They're just, you know, 2A don't mean shit to them. They're the hand they're the black hand. You know, they're gonna come in and tell you what to do, and they're gonna take you to jail, and they're gonna come and it's highly unenforceable. The only way they can actually enforce anything on that level that they're talking about is with the manufacturers, with the with your FFLs, the people that are your gunsmiths and your gun shops, and then what they do is they go to the gun shop and they find out where this gun was sold to from the manufacturer to the gun shop, boom, to the personal person, to the personal sale, and then they go to their house, you know, and go, hey, you got this thing, you got this ghost gun, ooh, and you know, then they shoot your dog and, you know, say, oh, sorry, my bad, never mind, you know, or they take you and put you in the gulag. Yeah, so, well, that's another thing is you used to be able to just make a gun. You didn't have to serialize it. Now you do. Now, if you make your own gun, you have to make it. You have to offer it up to be serialized, or destroy it, or turn it into your local law enforcement. You just have to check out Guns and Gadgets. He did a live today talking about all this stuff. But you know, I just want to cover a few things. It's a freaking weekend, and you know, just another day in paradise. Just me hanging out in the suburbanite jungle. Yeah, this is definitely the suburbanite jungle. It's you got Cleveland. That's your city. That's your mecca. It's where everybody flocks to for a job, for everything. And there's some people that live in there too. There's a lot of people that live in there. But then in this whole surrounding area around the map is nothing but just rows upon rows upon rows of houses and streets and apartment complexes, and just rows upon rows. It's amazing. And then all in between all that, you have all these like walkways and bike paths and nature trails and rivers and parks. And so that's pretty cool. You know, I'm starting to really enjoy that, and so is Charity. We actually went on a little walk a day or two ago, and today. I didn't videotape that one because I did not want to be distracted. I wanted to take it all in. You know, it's a little different when you're you know, videotaping everything. You're like, oh wow, yeah, look at this, look at that. You know, I wanted to look. I didn't want to be Japanese. You know, I wanted to experience it and be in the moment and watch it all. You know, and so I did that. So it's different rock formations and different rocky river. The Rocky River is actually traversable by foot in this area, but it just kind of trickles. Big, huge boulders falling off, and you know, trees growing through rocks and hills, and I mean, oh man, it's just beautiful, beautiful. Just more rustic. Than, you know, deadfalls and build up, and there's bridges. There's more bridges here than I've ever seen in my life, and covered bridges too, which is pretty cool. So you know, if you're ever in the, you know, get caught in a rainstorm, just boom, go to a covered bridge and just hang out. Hey, all right, yeah. So you know, don't go under the bridge. Be the troll under the bridge, you know. So. Yeah, I've just been playing with this thing. I love this thing. My little Viking tomahawk. Skreling ox. Yeah, axe is actually ox. It came from O slash X was ox, pronounced ox, and this is an ox. Another Old Norse word that is cognate, you know. So, but skreling was the word that they gave to the when Eric the Red, no, Leif Erikson, Eric the Red and Leif Erikson came to North America and encountered the Native Americans there. They called them Skreling Riki, savage warriors, or savage foreign warriors, which ultimately drove them away. So, even though they are finding some Viking settlements in like Nova Scotia area and all that area, Oak Island, you know, that'd be pretty neat. Find some Viking stuff there. Even more inland too. What is it? The Kensington, the Kensington ruins. You guys remember that thing? That's fake. That's fake. All right, it's just there was no Vikings in Montana or wherever the fuck that was. That was disproven. You can tell by the ruins and how they just made up some shit. It was obviously a Norwegian or Finnish guy, farmer, and he basically like blended like three languages together and made this thing. And he misspelled a lot of shit and misused a lot of words. So it was obvious that this thing is a fake. So yeah, the Kensington rune, fake. So yeah. But who knows? I mean, there could have been Vikings in California. I just found out that they were Japanese in Mexico. Odu Nobunaga, Oda Nobunaga. Back in 15 something, he sent his Japanese fleet. He had a Japanese fleet, and he sent them Mexico, Spain, the Philippines, all over the place. And so he's also the guy that took in a retainer, a black samurai named Yasuke, which I talked about before, Yasuke. But he was also this Nobunaga. He embraced the foreign world, where a lot of Japanese kind of shunned it. He brought in guns. He actually had guns. So not only did he have samurai, but he had guns. He had, so that kind of changed the type. He still lost. He got killed by a coup, and he was forced to commit seppuku. If you know what that is, that's where you ritualistically suicide yourself by cutting your abdomen open, and then somebody assist with the chopping off of your head. Which, mind you, was done in a certain way. There was a skill set. You didn't want to just lop it off where it went rolling down the floor. You wanted to cut it and not cut the front portion where it would fall into the lap of the person doing seppuku. And we all know that the head actually regains consciousness for at least 5 to 10 minutes after severing. The eye's still looking, the mouth can still move. Yeah, until all the blood flow comes out, and then that's it. It's done. But there's no sensation of pain or anything. But because all that's severed, all that is gone. Just whoop, see ya. No more pain. So yeah. Anyway, just rambling on. Ramblings of a madman. So yeah, stay in your vehicle. Yeah, just stay in your vehicle. I would advise. I have to be the advisor here. I have to be the level head and say that to all you bloodthirsty hunters out of there that want to go to Portland, drive around. I kind of want to go to Portland, but just don't. Just go around. I don't know why that there's still people in Portland. Besides I say give it to them, but I understand it's your town. You're gonna stay there till you die, right? And you're gonna fight for it. You're gonna fight for your town. That's the American way. I really truly believe that soon and very soon, that this red wave is going to sweep across the nation, because that song just keeps coming back in my head. That we're not going to take it. We're not going to take it anymore, and it's just getting to that point. And I think we'll be smart about it. I really do. I think that we'll really be smart about it. I thought that we were not ready. We're not ready because we're not. It's just not time. So, and this has nothing to do with conspiracy theories or anything like that. Jacera Nacera or Q or anything like that. I think it's just the mentality, the modern mentality of the American conservative right now, the patriot, is a little different. We have over 70 to 80 million, maybe more, veterans out of 330 million in this country. So we can be a little serpentitious, and still get shit done. But of course, we're always going to try and do the right thing and go through the proper channels first and foremost. Trying to make contact with your local municipalities and your town hall meetings, and write your senator, write your governor, write your mayor, write all those guys and talk. Go to go talk to folks. Go talk to like-minded individuals and not like-minded individuals, and talk to them all. Talk to everybody, and get the word out there. But just as long as it's clear, it's concise, and it's not too. But that's already out there anyway, isn't it? When is this declassification going to happen? I'm very curious about that. Yeah, Little Green Man, Rockwell, or Roswell, Roswell. I'm tired, folks. Yeah, my brain is tired too. So, but when's all that going to happen? That's supposed to be soon. It's supposed to already. I think it's done past, and there's been no disclosure, no full disclosure. So I don't think there'll ever be a full disclosure per se. I think they'll just kind of just like, oh yeah, they're up there. That's it. Yeah. We see them. That's it. And that would just that would just the Bob Lazars. That would just concrete my theory that if they're up there, they don't want to come down here. No, thank you. Yeah, don't go there. It'd be like, don't go over there. They're crazy. They'll steal the hubcaps off your cars. While you in the store getting some milk. for your baby, you know. So, I mean, yeah, I could definitely see, somebody, stealing a UFO. Oh yeah, they would. Anyway, happy weekend, and stay safe, everyone. Go check out those videos. Go check out those people. Go check out Northern Girl Hobbies, man. Give her some love. She's almost at 1,000 here. We got to get her. That's the magical number. Is 1,000. Arkansas Living was just plugging her. So you guys, content creators, plug Northern Girl Hobbies. It's just something that we need to, push her up. And like North Shore Preparedness says, hold up your brothers and your sisters. And I mean, this is, Jenny's awesome. Jenny's got Avon, and she's got her zombie outdoors line of merchandise. So when I go to South Carolina, I'm going to pick up all that stuff. She sent me some stickers and stuff, so that's going to be pretty cool. Check that out. So you guys, continue to prep, continue to prepare, continue to plan, continue to train, okay? Because we all know that it's a mad, mad world out there.